Welcome to the first mod of the NB project, and that's gonna be a cold air intake. I told you before the car is gonna be turbo, so that's not gonna be in there for too long, but I just wanted to show you how to get the most or the cheapest cold air intake possible on a NB Miata. It doesn't work on an NA because there's an AFM in the way. We have a programmable ECU, so we don't need a mass airflow meter or whatever, so we can just put it on like this. I've already gotten away the clamp. Okay, I don't have any clamps or anything on there. I just want to show you what it looks like. You can also do that with a silicone, like with a silicone elbow. Just use a 63mm inner diameter, so 2.5 inch, to whatever your filter is. So basically, most times it's gonna be 3 inch. If you have the option, or if you can get one, get a filter with a bell mouth. So like that's going like this. That's gonna add like about 5 horsepower, I think. If you have a programmable ECU. If you have a stock ECU, you can also use a short filter and put the mass airflow sensor in between there. So this is gonna be going in there. You'll just have to unwrap this harness and put the plug also right here. But that's gonna work fine. I've had that on my previous NB. So this is the final setup of the budget cold air intake. You could also use the stock crossover pipe and just cut it up until here and basically use it the other way around and put on the filter here, but I had that laying around, so I've just used that. Also the filter fits pretty good on it, so yeah, I've just done it that way. You can do it the other way or however you want, with a silicone elbow, or yeah, just watch out if you have the stock airflow meter or like the stock mass airflow sensor that you get the right diameter. On the other side, I've pulled out the airbox. There's still that bracket left which you can take out, and you can also take out this. That's only to hold on these two plugs and to have a barrier for cold air to get in from the fender. But yeah, you won't need that now anyway, and it does look a bit cleaner if you remove it. That's not pretty much it. You don't need to know anything else basically for like a budget cold air intake setup. Of course, a longer intake tube across here to there would be beneficial, because a longer intake tube does generate a little bit more power, like 2 to 3 horsepower. But then you have the problem that the intake is basically over the exhaust manifold, and it's not really a cold air intake anymore. So I would just go for this, because you are on the cold side of the engine over there, and yeah, that's much better, I think, at least. The other thing you have to watch out for is you have to vent this little breather. Either you put on like a little filter or whatever, as long as you don't have an open header or whatever, so that you can't light any fumes on fire, which probably won't happen because on an NA build there isn't gonna come out much anyway. But yeah, better safe than sorry, I guess. You could also vent that to a catch can, but that's gonna generate some cost, I guess, that you might not want. Now you're just gonna hear some sound clips, and yeah, that's about it for the video. See you next time. Bye.